Sure as we have one. On the creek chip. He was angry enough where he actually pulled a little bit of clicker. Well, river rats, after an early morning, a little bit of a drive, I got down here on the water early and I've caught exactly nothing. Unless you count a turtle. Oh, giant turtle. Great. There we go. Makeshift D-hooker when you run into prehistoric sized turtles. But I'm gonna keep chipping away. I just got a feeling. So let's go. Well, I am definitely done with this spot. Been just picking apart rocks, fishing rocks. I mean, my thought process was it'd be like Novocaine, you know, just give it time, it's gonna work. Apparently it's not like Novocaine. Oh, got one. Big one. Oh, something broke. Did find me a cliff bar in my pouch. Pretty solid find. Tell you what, I can run a long time on cliff bars and coffee. I'm out of coffee for sure. There might be some more cliff bars. Definitely out of coffee. I do have, pretty excited about this one, moose brats. Hopefully there's enough where I don't die of starvation. I got some backup. Don't worry. I'm also doing some bobber drifting, which is always fun. Keeps the guy off his phone. Gotta keep kids off their phone too. If you ever wanted an idea to keep kids off their phone, just hand them a fishing rod with a bobber on it. Probably don't work on every kid, but I mean, I think it'd be worth a shot. Come on up, man. Is that gonna hold? Maybe. I think so. I think I'm gonna finish my cliff bar before I grab another shad. It's not the most river certified thing I've ever said, but still feels like a good idea. Oh yeah, more bud. See what happens there. Kind of wondering if it's just too hot for shad. It's definitely the shad time of year, but also not really shad kind of weather. I think of shad weather, I think of cooler weather, and it's anything but cooler. I did bring my cast net though, so if I gotta get different bait, I can get different bait, or at least have the opportunity to get different bait. Would be a shame if they didn't work, because they are dandies. Talking bruiser shad, Leviathan shad, gargantuan shad. I can't think of any other adjectives, names for the shad. Lots of gar nibs, which are the worst because I'm getting some right now. Makes you almost think you're gonna get one, and then he drops it and you're like, yeah, that was a gar. Could be a flathead, you know. I've I have seen that play out in the past year or so, but it's usually when the water's cold. But either way, I'm gonna tell myself they're gar bites, so I feel better. Yeah, I gotta switch something up. I haven't got a bite yet where I'm like, yeah, that's definitely a catfish. I think I'm gonna try to source some local stuff. I'd feel better about the shad. I thought it'd be fine anyway, but I still might catch some fish, but I don't feel... The more time that passes, the less confident I feel in it, so let's see what I can scrounge up. I hope that jump was on camera because that was ridiculous. We have a dinosaur attached to the end of the line. You never know if they're hooked worth of crap, but usually I just assume they're not. This will be entertaining dealing with him in a kayak. Get out of there, bud. Might be one of them cut the line type deals because I said I was gonna bring... Oh, he's lassoed. Said I was gonna bring gloves. Didn't bring any gloves. Buddy, I appreciate the acrobatics. Just don't... I was thinking about jumping into the tide. Oh, he's not even hooked. It's just wrapped around his beak. If anything, he just has the sinker. Yeah, I think he's just got the sinker. Let's see what we can do here. That was completely unnecessary, dude. Oh. And he's gone. Wasn't a complete disaster, but a moderate one. Not even a moderate disaster, just not super smooth. Still haven't decided what the best way to handle them in a kayak is, but we shredded up my braid pretty good and took my egg sinker. It's okay, we got a couple more. Okay, back to trying to get bait. What I should have did instead of stopping here, I guess. That is some soupy, scummy looking stuff. And if not, we got plenty other places to check out too. Hopefully this isn't too difficult. Oh no. It got caught on itself. God dang it. Wasn't even a bad throw, except for that little part there. That's frustrating. I didn't feel anything kicking in there, so that's the only positive part of it, I guess. We'll try over here. We're in a leopard frog. A pretty good bait this time of year for the chance. Not a great throw, but see stuff flashing in it. Little chads. They're okay. Not what we're after though. So you guys get released, because I already got plenty of you. At least this throw. That's a better throw. See anything jumping. Shad. Few shad. We got shad. Not native shad. I was saying these wouldn't be better, but I hate killing them when I already got a bunch of them. Well, something different. Make one more throw up in here and try something different. Yeah. Best throw yet. Should take what the river gives me, but I already got it, so. Not sure if I have a bite or if like a branch floated into the line. That was leaning more towards a branch right now. I just looked up and the rod was folded in half, but not really moving. Still bobbing though. Well, that seemed kind of alive. I wonder if we just have like the gar to end all gar toting this thing around. Be a lot cooler if it was a big old flathead, but I don't know. If he pulls it down halfway decent again, I'm gonna set the hook. And he's on his way. If this is a catfish, this is the weirdest fighting catfish I've ever seen in my life. But I'll take him. Watch it be a turtle. It's like 4 feet wide. Okay. I was hung up in a rock. It's out. Also disconnected from the bank. It's a good sign to move. We got some variety now. We'll see if it makes a difference. Floated good long ways. Don't have too much further to go to where I want to camp, but it sure would be nice to catch a fish before we get there. I mean, I've only been fishing all day. It's the way she goes sometimes though. When you're fishing for something bigger than the average fish, there's usually not as many of them. And sometimes they're hard to find and sometimes they're not cooperative. Hopefully we get a little slump buster right here. I hit every good looking spot on this hole and just had a bunch of nibbles to show for it is all. So that's a skunk on the day. It's the first one I've had in a while. That's okay. Got to paddle in. Got enough daylight to paddle into where I want to camp, and got some moose brats. Glad I brought food. Could have ate that carp if I had to. They're actually pretty awesome, and I planned on taking one home. Got an experimental trial on how I want to cook it. They're really good. They're just bony. All right, let's get moving. Made it down to our camp spot. Objective number one is firewood, because I haven't eaten anything other than Cliff Bars today, and I didn't bring anything to cook on other than a campfire. I was totally planning on being here 2 hours ago, but such is life. This will definitely work. Oh yeah, that's a winner there. There's lots of winners here. Got the big one. Should probably grab some medium ones just to get things going. Okay, that should get the party started. I don't have much time. I'm not going to take much time to get like tinder and stuff, so put the old fire starters to the test. Kinda. I mean, this is good dry stuff, so it's not like major tests, but it's not what I normally do. But yeah, all you do is take one out, break it in half, throw it on the ground. I'll make a little barricade. I'm going to throw some on top once I get it lit. Lights like that. Bugs. Definitely doesn't feel like fall today. Yeah, I want to get that at least somewhat going, and I'm going to go get some more firewood. So we need coals. Can't cook without coals. And I'm starving. And being attacked by bugs. The fires came along very nicely. I think it's even gotta be cooking temps. At least good enough cooking temps for me. Might even be a little hot. Got moose brats. I think the trick to them is cook them low and slow because they're super lean. Easier said than done on a campfire, but we're gonna try. If they're a little dry, that's all right. Because I'm really hungry. I brought mustard anyway, so whatever. I did not kill this moose, although that'd be really cool. But a friend of a friend did. Was nice enough to hook me up. I like how they're not sizzling immediately. Once those make a little more progress, we'll throw some tortillas on there, and then we'll feast. They're probably overcooked, but I was talking to Elle on the phone, so I feel like that's justifiable. But they will get ate. Let's see. Oh yeah. That one was juicy. That one was off of the main heat though. That one will be good. See if I can set that down. I think that's fairly sand free. Yeah, I think I'm going to eat at least 4 of these. Oh no. Try that again. Oh no. My tortillas have fallen apart. Okay, we got some on the bottom. Flatten them flames out a little bit. I think some raccoons are going to be eating good. Probably shouldn't have done that before I went to bed. There's no bears here, so I guess that's not a concern. Not a major concern. Yep, just warm them up a little bit, and I'm going to slap some mustard on there, and life will go from good to great. Kind of a bummer. Fish weren't biting. I don't know if it was the bait or if I was just sucking, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Usually I lean on the I'm not doing very good, but okay, that one's definitely good. That one's good enough. Okay. that off of there. Build us up a little more fire. Enjoy some brats. Looks like a solid winner. That's hot. Hot. It's like it just came off the fire or something. Wait a sec. I got the potent mustard, the old horseradish mustard. I'm a fan of bold flavors. Oh, didn't think that went through very much. Not a fan of the juiciness. Oh well. They definitely don't taste like regular brat. I'm a fan, but I have one of the more lenient palates out there, so I'm not too hard to please. But I promise, it's pretty darn good. I think moose brats should be eaten outside. All right, now we need a catfish. Preferably a great big one. Well, I just about broke her rod, but we got a fish. Hopefully I didn't actually break her rod. He doesn't feel too bad. You just wait. He's not doing much. Well, there's something. There's definitely weight. Yeah, I don't know what to expect right now. It's a catfish. Ate a big chunk of cut bait. Trying to keep him out of the other line. Not doing great, I don't think. It was nice to have a bite. Oh, there he is. What are you? Oh, one of them big ugly ones. That's so funny. I got 2 live baits out, and the flathead eats the chunk of cut bait and gets tangled in the other line. Sounds about right. It's nice to see you, bud. Been looking for you all day. Okay. Tangle's not too bad. Yeah, that fishing pole right there. Thought I had it laying in the middle of the kayak, apparently not. Yeah, this was a very nice change of pace. Like, you can't get much slower of a day of fishing than catching nothing. But, you know, when the daytime fishing sucks, sometimes the nighttime fishing is better. Or maybe when the daytime fishing isn't very good, it doesn't take much to be better. So it seems like the night fishing is substantially better, but that's a nice one. One I'll take anytime, day or night, and let them go. Definitely one worth getting my feet a little muddy for. Okay, bud. Go get big. Or just hang out. We can hang out, bud. You seem like an alright dude. Just a dinosaur. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, for the longest time, it's like flatheads only eat live bait. And I like to use live bait. They'll definitely eat live bait, but that one, there was only one rod out with cut bait. That's the one he ate. It's kind of funny. I find it kind of funny. Get this tangle taken care of and try to get another one. I looked up and the line was practically down the bank. I think we have a little fella on for the moment. Yep. Not big enough to pull any drag, but big enough to eat the bait. Skiing it, man. What are you? Chucky. Of course you're Chucky. Chuckies love creek chubs. Yeah, I just looked up and the line was going all the way down the bank. Knew there was some kind of tomfoolery going on. Okay, I don't have my normal grips, so we'll try these out. I think this should work. He's hooked deep, but I think I can get it out. Alright, bud. It's a nice jam. It's kind of a bummer that didn't pull any line off. Swallowed the bait. Kinda. I think he'll be okay. You got enough go-go juice? Am I gonna be eating you? Yes, this is kind of a mess. I don't think he's gonna make it. Give you one more chance, bud. That little gill flip tells me probably ain't gonna happen. Guess you'll go on a stringer and become a fish taco. One downfall of the old hybrid circle hook. Well, that's kind of a bummer, considering I wasn't planning on giving you fish to eat. At least not that kind of fish. I think that live bait's still okay. Get me another one out. Hopefully the next fish that eats it's big enough to pull on the clicker a little bit better. But if not, eat him too. The gloves are off now, so if I have to bust a fillet knife out for one, might as well do it for a few. Appears we have one. On the creek chub. He was angry enough where he actually pulled a little bit of clicker. though he ain't no world beater. It's nice to have some action though. Oh, he's up on top. Especially after a day with very little action. The creek chub's getting it though. What do we have? Kind of guessing flathead. Yep, not even a bad one. Pretty comparable to the last one. He didn't fight quite as good though. Last one fought real good. Can I keep my feet dry? Two flathead night though. Quit it. Quit it. Yeah, just about ready to call it an evening. I heard a click. He liked the creek chub. Yeah, it's just about ready to call it a night. This is a vocal one. Usually flatheads are pretty quiet little fellows, and he's spunky, I guess. I don't know. This is a nice change of pace. Third fish since the sun went down. It is funny how often fishing slow during the day and then nighttime they wake up. I'm gonna let him go and I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, he's not entertained. Oh, ow, ow. Ow, their teeth are so sharp. All right, buddy. We are not friends right now. Wow, you're really yellow. Go ahead. Do your thing. Just hang out. And he's winding up. Your belly's dragging. Takes him a second. Yeah, pretty weird flathead. Usually they're calm. He wasn't. Usually they don't make gurgling noises. He did. Alright. I think I'm going to rebait everything and lay down for the evening. Woke up to some drag ripping. I think it's this one. Did he come off? Wow. Guess I should have reeled down on him quicker. That sucks. I figured he was like just on there. And he tangled up my rigs just to, give me something to remember him by. Whatever. I guess I should have just reeled down on that one, huh? But I didn't. The bigger bummer is I went and pulled off more line than any of them did before I got there. That was a good fish. Ready for some coffee. I might have one here. Or not. Oh. We have a trash bag. Not very tasty. Definitely don't fight very good. Okay. Get this fire going again. Let's get some coffee. I brought my burner, but I want to heat up those browers, so might as well make coffee on the campfire too. Yeah, if you're wondering about the fire starters I use, these are Bigfoot bushcraft fire starters. They're pretty darn awesome. Okay, buddy. We'll see if that's enough to get it fire started. I think she'll go. It's about the most poorly constructed campfire of my adult life anyway. Sweet. I think we're definitely good enough to start making some coffee. She's a little tilted. There we go. This will not be finished soon enough. Drink the crap out of this coffee. Let's get this party started, I reckon. I think the bigger trick once you got the fire going isn't getting the party started, it's keeping the party going. She's warming up fast. Oh yeah, that grill top is getting hot. I mean, it's bowing in. I think I'll warm up those moose brats too. I won't leave them on there very long because all I gotta do is get heated up. And definitely, those might be the two I dried out too much too, but we'll see. We're getting there. And brats definitely got there. Quick. We'll just double up the tortillas because they're ripping. Oh, there's two non-ripped ones. Still gonna double them up. Yeah, they're good. Very good. Come on, coffee. It's getting hotter. Cool. Good things are happening. Usually don't eat first thing in the morning, but I'm actually hungry, and I mean, the fire's hot, so might as well cook on it. Coffee's definitely ready. How am I gonna do this? My best table is the grill top. See if I can do this without spilling. Yeah, a little tabletop be handy, but it's kind of what I use the grill top for when it's not grilling. And there's only so much room in a kayak, or boat, or anything, or a house. I don't like cluttered up house. That's just me. I think that'll work there. All right, now to get that into my coffee cup. Without burning any appendages too bad. That'll be the trick. It's fairly hot, but not terribly hot. And pull this off. There we go. Coffee successfully made in the cup. Well, now that I'm caffeinated, I'm going to get everything picked up and fish around a little bit. I don't want to be late for my ride, so I do want to catch me a couple fish before I head home, though. I got a special catch and cook that I want to do. At least special to me. It's not, I mean, catching a fish and eating it isn't that special, but this one I'm excited about, at least a little more than normal. But hope you enjoyed this video, maybe even a little more than normal. And for all of you who like enjoy watching my videos year round, like, you guys are absolutely awesome. There's definitely times a year where people seem to, or there's groups of people who gravitate towards watching my videos a little bit more, and this isn't one of them. So for all you real river rats, you're awesome. So thanks. Hope you catch giant.